Jake has been arrested and jailed 56 times for going to work. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham Rachakwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahushai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashum, Yahushai. And I just wanted to do a quick video real quick on this Jake right here, who has been arrested numerous times just for going to work. Now I'm doing this video to show you, Jakes, you Israelites out there, how much the biblical Edomites hate you. And if you don't know who the biblical Edomites are, which an Edomite is a descendant of Esau, okay, who is also called Edom, presuming to the book of Genesis, the 37th chapter. So Esau is Edom, according to Genesis, the 37th chapter. And the descendants of Edom are who? So-called white people, starting with the so-called elites, trickling down to the rest of their nation of people. And this video right here goes to show you how much the nation of Edom hates you, you Jakes, you Israelites out there. They hate you. They don't love you. They have no respect or remorse or pity for you. They don't care about you Jakes, you Israelites. Now, this video was uploaded on November 29th, 2013. Okay, so, this was what? Roughly 9 years ago. So how much more now? Okay, their old hatred never went away. Now, when I speak of that old hatred, I'm talking about going back to the book of Genesis, the 27th chapter, when Esau lost his blessing to Jacob. And ever since then, ever since Esau lost his birthright and his blessing to our forefather Jacob, Esau have hated Jacob since then. Esau have hated Jacob. Okay, it tells you that in Genesis, the 27th chapter, that Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith Isaac blessed Jacob. And ever since then, he's always had this mentality of wanting to murder his brother Jacob. And even to this day, we see that, these so-called white cops, they low key want to murder you, Jake. They want to kill you off. Why do you think that these police are shooting you over the most pettiest, littlest reasons? Why do you think that's happening? You think that is just by coincidence? You think that's just by coincidence? Nah. It goes back to that hatred that they have for you, that hatred that these Edomites have for you. Amos chapter 1 verse 11. Thus saith Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. What punishment? The punishment of Revelation chapter 13 verse 9 to 10. The punishment of Isaiah chapter 14 verse 21, the punishment of Numbers chapter 35 verse 33, the punishment of Galatians chapter 6 verse 7, the punishment of Colossians chapter 3 verse 25, the punishment of Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. The punishment of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16. The punishment of Ezekiel, chapter 25, verse 23, down to 25, or probably down to 26. The punishment of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5, on down. The punishment of Isaiah, the 14th chapter. The punishment of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 2. The punishment of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 1, verse 6. The punishment of Isaiah, the 47th chapter, where the Lord said that he would take vengeance and he will not meet Edom as a man. So that's the punishment of you biblical Edomites going into slavery. And Israel getting a recompense on y'all, as well as these other heathens. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, the modern day sword is the gun, and did cast off all pity. Well, here's your example of Edom casting off all pity.
I were Earl Sampson. I think if you were Earl Sampson, I think we could all agree we'd be really ticked. Because Earl Sampson in Florida has been stopped and questioned by police a total of 258 times. 258. And all of that in just in just 4 years. The searches, 100 times. Because Earl Sampson in Florida has been stopped and questioned by police a total of 258 times. 258. And all of that in just in just 4 years. The searches, 100 times. Arrests and jailings, 56 times. Almost every single one of these citations was issued at the very same place. The convenience store where Earl Sampson works. Our correspondent John Zarella is tracking the story in Miami. First of all, can we be clear? Is Earl Sampson an incredible criminal, or is there something stinky in that town?
No, according to his attorney, that there's nothing on his criminal record other than a marijuana possession charge. And that most all the times when he's been picked up, detained, everything's either been dismissed, thrown out, not adjudicated, nothing with Mr. Sampson. In fact, his attorney says that if you added it up, all those times that you mentioned, that's the equivalent to being arrested about once a week for the last, or picked up or detained, once a week for the last 4 years. Now, Miami Gardens police say they're taking the allegations against their officers seriously. They're looking into the complaints and allegations that their officers are targeting black males. And the mayor of Miami Gardens, which is just north of Miami, says that, look, this is a high crime area and we have zero tolerance. Here's what Mr. Sampson told local affiliate WFOR.
They always stop me from going in my pocket, asking me for my ID, running my name.
So how did all this get started? About a year and a half ago, the owner of the convenience store had enough. So he installed surveillance cameras to catch the police in action, to see what they were doing. He recorded dozens of instances where police were stopping different people, including Sampson.
So, racial profiling, in other words. So, as you can see right here, this Jake, this Jake right here was stopped innumerable times just for being at work. Now, he works at this place right here. Question, how the hell do you trespass at work when you actually work there? It don't make any sense. Now, I can understand if he did not work there, but he works there. So why is he being arrested for trespassing where he works at? How do you trespass where you work at? Because it goes back to that old hatred. Okay? So Edom has no love for you Jakes, man. Okay? They have no love for you. That's why you're the main target of racial profiling. You don't see that doing them to the Chinese or Japanese people, do you? You don't see them doing that to Arabs. You don't see them doing that to East Indians. You don't see them doing that to Africans. You don't see them doing that to Hawaiians. You don't see them doing that to Russians or Europeans or Australians. But when it comes to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians, the true biblical Israelites, as it is proven in the Holy Scriptures, you're the main target of racial profiling. You know, like, and I just have a little short testimony because, it was I believe it was last Tuesday, before the Passover, last Tuesday, I went to a liquor store, right, on Pine Avenue. I went to Wedges, a liquor store on Pine Avenue, to go and get some wine. And you know that these damn hunkies, these crackers was watching me like as if I was gonna steal a bottle of wine. I mean, literally, they were, and you know what's funny? As soon as I grabbed my bottle, because I didn't even know I was being watched at first. You know, I was just, minding my own business, looking for some red wine for the Passover. You know, red wine, kosher red wine for the Passover, right? And as soon as I grabbed my bottle of wine, immediately after I turned around to head back up to the cashier to check out. Immediately after I've grabbed my red wine, my bottle of red wine, right? As soon as I turned around, after grabbing my red wine, I see this dude looking directly at me, and he quickly turned his head and pretended like he was rearranging some liquor bottles. I looked at this, I gave this motherfucker a mean look, man. I looked at his ass like, the fucking nerve of you, you goddamn hypocrite. Here it is, you motherfuckers don't stole the whole entire country from the so-called natives of this land. You stole the whole country, and you're going around the whole world stealing resources, oils, rare earth metals and minerals, and goodly things from these different lands. But you're gonna look at us like we're the main fucking thieves on the planet. You fucking hypocrite. Salakia, excuse my language. But man, I was so heated that day. I just wanted to hurry up and get up out of there. And I gave that dude a mean look. You gonna sit here and you sitting here watching me as if I'm gonna steal some, like get the F out of here, man. Like, you don't know me. But you see, that's how these crackers are towards Jake, man. That's how Esau is towards Jake. No matter where you go, maybe except for grocery stores, but if you're going to to like a liquor store, you better best believe these heathens, they're gonna keep a close eye on you, as if you're gonna be trying to sneak a little small bottle of liquor in your pocket or some shit like that, and then walk out there. You see? And his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. So I'm going to read it again. Okay, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, so-called white people, starting with the so-called elites, trickling down to the rest of their nation of people, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, with the gun, right? A lot of these police shootings. And did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually. Perpetually, meaning forever. perpetual. The word perpetual means ongoing. And his anger is still tearing even to this very day, even as I speak. And he kept his wrath forever. Okay? He kept his wrath forever. And you can see it in videos like this, where Jake is being racially profiled by police. You can see it. This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. So this devil has had a perpetual hatred, and nothing's changed. He still has a perpetual hatred, and he's still shedding our blood, even to this very day, via the police shootings, via these different executions in these prison systems. So, therefore, the Lord has determined, therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, our power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And what does the Lord mean by this? This is going to happen during the time of slavery. This is going to happen when we put the nation of Edom in slavery in the kingdom of heaven, starting with their so-called elites. And you heathens, you're also going to be our slaves in the kingdom of heaven. So get ready. But the nation of Edom, you are especially going in slavery. There's a special seat for you motherfuckers in slavery, okay? A harsh one at that. You're gonna get your back swept. You're gonna get a foot up your ass sideways. No. You're gonna get it, man. But with that, I'm gonna say Shalom is on to the next one.